Let's get to it. Q&A, little Q&A feature. Maddie, welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, now I don't think, hey guys. No, that's weird. Maddie, you totally know what you're doing. You are a strong, confident woman. Blah, blah, blah. Hey guys, it's Maddie Pruitt, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, it's gonna be a long day. Hey guys, it's Maddie Pruitt. Welcome to my first ever YouTube video. For those of you who don't know me, I was on last season, season 24 of The Bachelor. And because it's only a 2-hour episode, you don't get to see everything, and so hopefully through these videos you get to see a little bit more about me. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a Q&A. I'm just gonna sit here and answer some questions from Instagram. I absolutely love the Q&A feature on Instagram, and I posted it about 2 weeks ago, and I just love hearing everyone's questions and what everyone has to say. And so if you don't follow me on Instagram, and if you want to be included on the next Q&A, be sure to follow me at Maddie Pru and ask away. There are a lot of questions, a lot of really great questions, so let's get started. I'm gonna be real, I'm gonna be honest, and we're gonna have a good time. So someone asked, what is your biggest takeaway from the show? I would say always stand up for what you believe in, even if it's not popular or people have different opinions about it. Be unashamed of who you are and stand up for what you believe in and be confident in that. Throughout the show, I had to really let people into some really vulnerable spaces in my heart, some places that it was hard to open up about, or I knew that some people weren't going to understand. I was going to be misunderstood. I knew some people weren't going to agree with me. I knew that some people weren't going to like me. I knew that, some people might not understand why I'm saying this or why I'm doing this, and I had to really be at a place where I was okay with that. I didn't, care so much about what all these other people thought or what they had to say about it, because at the end of the day, I knew that when I lay my head down at night, I'm proud of who I am and all that makes me me, and I'm unashamed of that. I'm confident about that. And so that's just something that I would say to just anyone, is just be unashamed of who you are and always stand up for what you believe in. So someone asked, what mascara do you use? So this has probably been my most asked question. My lashes are real. Can you tell? Is it like zooming in? Is it focused? They're real. My lashes are real. I don't use any sort of lash boost or anything like that. I just use mascara. And I've also seen a lot of TikTok and Instagram videos and posts about what mascara I use and all that, because I think people took it from a clip that was on the show. But what I will say is that I actually use a bunch of different types of mascara. I don't just use one. I take kind of what I love from a bunch of different products to get my lashes to look the way that I want them to look. So I guess I could do a video for you guys sometime to show you kind of what I do for my lashes, but take that for what it is. What's the most embarrassing thing that has ever happened to you? I have so many cringy and embarrassing stories. Like, honestly, I should just do a whole video on just all of my embarrassing stories. I embarrass my family so much, bless, they can't go anywhere with me. I would say probably the one that I'll share today. So something that a lot of people like kind of make fun of me for, and a lot of my friends know about me, is that I have really bad eyesight and I never wear my contacts. My dad gets so mad at me for not wearing my contacts. And I should, but I don't. Anyways, so there was this one time I was in Target, I was shopping, probably spending money that I shouldn't have been spending, and I saw one of my friends off in the distance. And again, I'm blind, can't really see that well, but I knew that this was my friend, and I was gonna get out my phone, I was gonna text her, I was gonna be like, hey, oh my gosh, is that you? But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna surprise her. So I take off running, I'm like sprinting through Target. I need to ask Target if they have this footage, because honestly it would be hilarious. So I'm like running through Target and I have my phone, I have like my video out, I'm going and I'm gonna run and jump on her and surprise her. So I'm like taking off, I have my phone, I'm like videoing myself, and I'm like, hey, I won't say her name. And I jump on top of her and I'm like yelling, and I look at the video and I realize it's not her. It's not her. It's a total stranger. And I literally don't even know what to do other than just play it off. So I'm like, I just wanted you to know that you are awesome and I hope you have the best day ever. But honestly, I have so much PTSD from replaying over and over again her look of just being horrified and so confused. So yeah, make sure you don't do that to anybody in Target because people will think you're crazy. So to whoever that girl was, so sorry. How was having your dad as your coach? Having my dad as my coach honestly is probably one of the biggest contributions into who I am today and the woman that I continue to aspire to be every single day. And just having him coach me on the court and off the court, and just how he pushes me to always give my best and be my best. He doesn't settle for anything less than the very best, and for me giving my 110% in everything that I have, and that's something that I just absolutely love about him. And it's not just something he coaches, but it's something he practices in his everyday life, always wanting to get better, always giving his best, always going the extra mile. And because I've seen that play out in his life, and I've seen him be successful, and I've seen him be fruitful in whatever has been put before him, because of that, it has inspired me every single day to continue to want to be that and to continue to want to give that to others. How many pair of Jordans do you have? Okay, this is my favorite question. I love Jordans. I'm obsessed with Jordans. Honestly, I have a problem. I think I'm addicted. I probably have about 10 pair, I'm not sure, but honestly I could have 100. I could just keep going. I could just keep going. What a lot of people didn't know is that I actually wore a pair of Jordans the very first night when everybody pulled up at the limo and I pulled up in my little paper airplane. I had my red dress on and I had my Jordan low top sneakers on underneath, and honestly it made me feel even more confident. It made me feel myself, and it was so funny. I walked in the mansion and literally all the girls were like, oh my gosh, you're so smart, like that's so cool, I should have done that. And I was like, yeah, like I'm gonna be comfortable all night. You guys have fun in your heels, I'm gonna stick to my sneakers. So great choice. Someone asked, why did you come on the show? Why did you go on The Bachelor? Great question. And I've gotten asked this a lot, and honestly it's a question that I've asked myself a lot, if I'm just being honest. I don't know that I have this perfect answer, but what I can say is I do not regret it, and I know that I was supposed to go on the show. When my friend actually sent in my application and signed me up for the show and I got the call, it was something that I was definitely unsure about at the beginning. It was something I didn't necessarily see myself doing. It didn't really fit into the box that I had always kind of put myself in and that other people had put me in. And so it was something I took a long time to pray about and think about and talk to my family about. And after kind of walking through the process and, you know, having so many conversations and meeting some of the incredible people on the team, the producers and all the people involved, it was something I felt like I was supposed to do. I didn't know what it was gonna look like. I didn't know, you know, if I would even get a rose, how long I would stay, but it was something that I had a peace about, and I had to trust that. I had to trust that it was a decision that I felt like I needed to make. And I know a lot of people may not understand it or may not agree with it or may not like that I went on the show, you know, because of who I am or, you know, whatever. But at the end of the day, I know that it was something I was supposed to do, and I know that it was meant to be a part of my journey. So that's all that matters. Someone asked, what is something you can't live without? I would say something that I can't live without. Oh, I would say the little girl that my family fosters. She literally always puts a smile on my face. She makes me like the happiest person in the entire world. And honestly, she just makes everyone's world better just by being in it. She's amazing. So this person asked, what is your best relationship advice? The best thing that I've ever read or I've ever been told is to become the person that you're looking for is looking for. To me, that just means, you know, the expectations that you have for whoever that is or for other people, have even higher expectations for yourself. And focus on becoming that right person rather than going out and trying to find the right person. And to me, that's how I try and live my life. And I'm no expert in relationships whatsoever, but I have, you know, had experience in that area and just taking things that I've learned from each relationship I've been in, and then I've had it modeled so beautifully for me by my parents. I've also listened to a lot of podcasts, read a lot of books on it. For me, it's really important for both people individually to be self-aware of where you're at, and to be, as a couple, self-aware of where you're at, but then to also have a vision and a goal of where you want to be and where you want to go. And to be able to come together and think of ways that you can strategically get there and push each other every single day to get there, challenge each other, make each other better, and help each other get to whatever that desired goal is. To me, it's super important that you're not always looking at it from the perspective of what can you do for me, what can you offer me, and how can you serve me better, but rather from a place of how can I love you more, and what can I do for you, and how can I make you better. And I think when you both have that kind of perspective, it's just like the healthiest relationship ever, because you're both coming from a place of, I wanna give, I wanna give, I wanna give. And so it's this continued cycle, and it just sets you up for just a really strong and healthy relationship. So someone asked, if you won $1 million, what would you spend it on? So, funny story, I actually started my TV debut on The Price is Right, and I did not win $1 million, but I did win $8,000, which to me was huge because I was a broke college student at Auburn University, and $8,000 is a lot of money. So I was really excited about that and probably spent a lot of that on clothes and shoes, if I'm being just so honest. But I would say my priorities when it comes to money would probably be number 1, to give, number 2, to save, and then number 3, to spend. So that's how I view money, and that's how I take it. So I probably do the same if I won $1 million, if I'm just being honest. Okay, what is your go-to movie when you need a pick-me-up? Great question. I would say depends on the mood. So if I'm feeling like I want to be inspired or motivated, I would say I'm gonna watch Wonder Woman, because it just has me feeling like I can literally do anything in the world, and I feel like I just walk out. Do you ever feel like you walk out of the movie theater and you're just like, after watching a superhero movie? That's literally me. If I just want to be like happy or just feel good, be in a good mood, or just feel all good inside, probably Parent Trap, honestly. I love that movie, it's so good. Or How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. I don't know, both great movies, both put me in a great mood. Again, just depends on the mood, depends on what I'm feeling in the moment. But okay, I'm going to bring this video to a close. I feel like I should be doing something. I feel like I should be like dancing or showing all my moves, but I don't really know. No, but seriously, my thoughts and prayers are with every single person that's been diagnosed with the coronavirus, and for all of us, because we've all been affected by it in some way, shape, or form. I know it has been crazy and it's been scary and it's been a lot, but I feel like this is the time where we need to rally around each other. We need to come together, not physically, because hashtag social distancing, but just, you know, in prayers and in thoughts, and, you know, just encourage one another, and let's pray for this thing to end. Thank you guys so much for watching my first YouTube video ever. I honestly just wanted to come on here and answer some questions, have some fun, and introduce myself, but there's so many more videos to come. I hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below, you know, the thoughts that you have and any questions that you have, but also what you would like to see next in some upcoming videos. But I hope you guys stay safe out there, stay rare, stay you. Bye guys.